Consider any sentence. Say, I love chemistry. What are the basic units of this sentence? Yes, it would be the letters. However, is it possible to directly form a meaningful sentence by only joining the letters? Of course not. Letters come together to form words, which in turn form sentences, right? So now we'll be talking about these words in chemistry of compounds. What do we mean by this? Well, we know that atoms come in a specific combination to form a unit. Many such similar units together form a compound, right? So we will be talking about this unit made up of different atoms that come together. What is such a unit called? Yes, it's called a molecule. And how do we define it? In simplest words, molecules are a group of atoms that are bonded chemically with attractive forces. Molecules are known to be the smallest units having independent existence. Wait a second. We have seen that atoms are the smallest units to exist. Then are these two the same? Of course not. Well, we know that atoms are smallest particles. However, usually atoms do not exist independently in nature. They are bonded to other atoms. This unit of 2 or 3 atoms can exist freely in nature. And what is this unit called? Yes, it's called a molecule. That is why we say that molecules are the smallest units to have independent existence. Now, can you tell me whether molecules will have the same kind of atoms coming together or different atoms? Well, that totally depends on whether the molecule belongs to an element or a compound. So, are we saying that both elements and compounds have molecules? Of course, yes. In the sentence that we saw, the letters together formed words, which further formed sentences. Similarly, atoms form molecules, and molecules make up elements and compounds. Now let us find out how molecules exist in elements as well as compounds. Let us begin with the elements first. To begin with, we take the simplest elements, hydrogen and helium. We find that these have symbols H2 and He. Can you tell me why hydrogen is written with H2 and helium is written singly? Well, the answer lies in the fact of their atomic existence. The number of atoms in a molecule is called the atomicity of the molecule. Yes, the atomicity of a molecule is the total number of atoms that make up one such molecule. In case of some elements like helium, we find the atoms exist singly. Yes, only one atom can also live independently without formation of a chemical bond with other helium atoms. That is the reason why we find helium molecules to be made up of just one single atom. Such a case is called the monoatomic state. Here monos stand for one, while atomic is the number of atoms. Other examples of monoatomic elements include argon, neon, etc. Now, what will be the case of hydrogen on similar lines? Yes, since there are 2 atoms existing in one molecule, the case is called as diatomic. That means one molecule is composed of 2 similar atoms. In this case, we find 2 hydrogen atoms. Similarly, we see oxygen existing in a diatomic state as O2. Sometimes even 3 atoms of oxygen can combine to give a single molecule of ozone. And such molecules are called as triatomic. Now, molecules of elements will definitely have some atoms coming together. But what happens in case of molecules that make up compounds? Let us find out the atomicity of molecules forming the compounds in the next video.